Hi, welcome back. So we started seeing all training modules as part of DevOps Architect program. So recently we have delivered Azure and also Docker administration. Now we are about to start Kubernetes administration. So for this class, we are going to discuss about what really need to learn Kubernetes administration. So lab setup and prerequisites. So what is the prerequisites we need to learn Kubernetes? To learn Kubernetes, okay, you need to have Linux admin knowledge. This is really must. And YAML knowledge. This is also one of the crucial parameter. And you need Google Cloud account. The reason you need Google Cloud account is Google Cloud account, you can spin one master node and one worker node and one more worker node. Okay, each should have 2 CPU minimum and 4 GB memory. 4 GB memory in each mission. So if you have different lab or your local laptop having a higher end laptop, then it's not an issue. The reason why we need Google Cloud account is we need to create these 3 missions. If you have alternative in different cloud account or your local laptop or some VM environment to accommodate this capacity, absolutely fine. Let's go one by one. And also you need Docker hub.docker.com account. And you need to create as a recommendation, you open on Notepad, whatever accounts you are creating, mention URL in that Notepad and each URL, what is the username and password. Username and password. So this will give you, even if you forget, it will not affect your learning part. So anyway, you already stored in on Notepad just for learning purpose. And also we need github.com account. And also we need travis-ca.com account. And as I said, we are going to create one master, one node and another node. Basically, this is going to be a master. This is going to be a worker node. This is going to be a master node. This is going to be a worker node 2. This is worker node 1. So if you have equivalent capacity in your laptop or different cloud provider, absolutely fine. We are going to create a Ubuntu 18.0 LTS. Ubuntu 18.0 LTS, and we are going to start all implementation in each concept. Okay, so now what we are going to discuss as part of this Kubernetes administration. Okay, so basically we are going to see what is Kubernetes, why Kubernetes, what is the future, and what are the services. Okay, what is the architecture, and what is the load balancer, what is the node port, what is the ingress, and how to install Kubernetes, and how to configure a cluster, and how to create a namespace. And also the next part is parts. So how to create a part, right? How to create a part, and also in single part, single container, how to create. In single part, multiple container, how to create. In same port, multiple containers in same part. Is there any issue? This is how you need to keep, add, and understand one by one, right? And single storage in one part and multi-storage in one part. So is there any conflict or is there any error? So slowly you are going to expand your knowledge in Kubernetes and services. In services, how to configure load balancer, how to configure node port, right? And replica set. How many replica set you want? Basically as clones and deployments. So when it comes into deployments, what kind of a deployment you need? Either rolling update or I need to replace immediately, or Canary Wharf or Blue Green. So we are going to discuss about everything with hands-on. And daemon set. This is one of the very crucial nowadays. If you are going to join some kind of a performance tuning team or a hardening team, daemon set will be really, or monitoring also, daemon set will help you a lot. And init container. So very often your project going to take out some maintenance or some traffic want to redirect. Then init container, you can create a lot of dependency in 3-tier architecture: web, app, and database. So you can create a multiple dependency according to your deliverable, which is init container concept is really useful. And ingress and horizontal pod auto scaling and resource limits. So these are all we are going to see with the hands-on. We also going to provide the necessary scripts. All you need to do is you need to set up a lab along with our instruction. You do it in your own lab, right? If in case if you stuck anywhere, please submit each class comment section so that during the technical query calls, we will help you to resolve your issues and clarify your queries. Stay tuned. We'll come up with more sessions, more use cases. Thanks for everyone.